Today we're gonna take a look at Valeria. This one, I have mixed feelings about this character. Personally, I'm not really a fan of how she works, mainly because like she puts this little portal thing down, and basically what you do is you press your power to shoot the portal out of shoot like the object out of the portal, and then you shoot the thing to blow it up. Well, the way it works is just it's really odd. This is definitely not a character for beginners or anybody just starting out in Spacelords. Definitely don't recommend it to anybody that's new to the game. This is definitely for somebody that's kind of seasoned, that really knows how to play the game, that knows the in and outs with melee and everything. That's when you can really take advantage of this character. But so far, we're just gonna kind of like take a look, and I can show you exactly what the powers are like. I don't really have all the cards I want right now, but my two favorites right now is this one here, Reboot, which when you're standing still, you get 80% faster regen on your health. That one's really nice. This one's also a really nice one too, Regeneration Bypass, which I was kind of debating between these two, but I think Reboot is definitely my favorite, mainly because it just works in all situations. You could be hiding in cover, or you can just be standing still. You always get that 80% faster regen, so that's nice. And then you couple that one up with this one here. This one actually makes it so that if you're close to your little portal that you create, you will be able to like not get stressed out when you're shooting. So that's pretty freaking awesome, because you could basically make yourself into a tank when you're running these two cards together, because you'll be getting that 80% regen on top of you're not gaining stress when you're shooting. So the only time you're gaining stress is when you actually get shot, which every time you get shot, you'll still gain a little bit of health in between. So that's really, really awesome. I'm going to be using the base weapon, which the base weapon I'm not really a fan of too, because it has a nice Aoe Radius, which it does a ton of damage when it actually hits a target. But the problem is hitting the target. So that's the big problem I have with Valeria right now, is that basically you need to aim this portal perfectly aligned to whatever the hell you're trying to kill right there in front of you. So if anything decides to flank around the portal, then you're screwed. And that's what the problem is with Valeria. But we're going to take a look at it, and we're going to just like kind of go through a mission and see how it is. Okay, so we just made it into a mission. This is the short fused, which I feel like this mission would actually work great with Valeria. That way you can kind of see what it's like to like hit mobs that are like, you know, close together and everything. But first, we're going to start with this portal. So basically, the way it works, I have to aim down the sight, and then I have to place the portal wherever I want to aim it. So I'm going to aim it like right there in that direction. So basically, I'm going to shoot the portal out, shoot the portal, and then it blows up whatever is in the way of this portal. It only shoots in one direction. So this is something that you really need to master to figure out like what kind of trajectory you need it to go towards, because if you land up like aiming it too high, it's gonna land up just only going up in that direction. So it's only gonna go in the direction that you actually place it, you see. So I press the power button, and it's just gonna keep doing it over and over until I want to blow it up. So that's basically what the concept is with it. What's cool about Valeria is that her actual weapons are actually pretty decent. This one here, the base weapon, I'm not a fan of. I mean, it does okay damage, you see, like it's decent. But what the one I really like is the second weapon, which is called the Earthing. I'm really starting to enjoy that. I'm really looking forward to getting the elite version, or not the elite, the rare weapon, which is the one that shoots that big blob out. I see a lot of Valerias always running that, so that must be an awesome one. So I'm really looking forward to getting that one eventually. I'm just saving up the gold now to get it. But this weapon, the problem with this is that you see the cooldown right there. It's about 25 seconds or more actually that you have to wait to be able to resummon the portal. And you know how fast paced this game is, right? So basically, you think about it, I put that portal down for only one type of situation, which was to only kill that guy up there. This guy just flanked me behind, you see? So there's nothing I can do to this guy. You know, like I'll have to just kill him the old-fashioned way with melee. You know, and that's something that really bothers me, because I was like, you know, I wish I could reposition that whenever I want to. Kind of like what Schneider is, because Schneider, you can put the drone wherever the hell you want all the time. You know, and it's a beautiful thing. But here, you only get one shot. So do not miss your chance to blow. because this opportunity only comes once in a lifetime. Here it goes, only once in a lifetime. There we go. So that's pretty much it, you know what I mean? Like, I just wish that, you know, you're gonna resummon it faster. Like, that would definitely be a nice little buff to her if it was possible to just, like, you know, put it on whenever you want. Like, if I want to use it right now, resummon it, I should be able to do that. But yeah, I mean, she's still her base weapon actually does pretty decent damage. Like, it's not bad. Right now I gotta work on getting this bomb though. Let's get that and push it through. What I was gonna do is basically I was gonna do this, reposition it like that, so that way when I come through here, I could be able to just like wipe them all out when they spawn. Okay, here comes a bunch. I do it. See, it actually works pretty decent when you actually position it in the right way. But when you're fighting an antagonist, they love to flank, they love to run around, they love to do whatever they want to do. You know, so the chances of them falling into your little trap is rare. You know, so it's really hard for them to make them fall into your little trap. So that's the biggest issue with Valeria, is just basically that. Well, the earthing weapon, the second weapon in the line, basically has a lower cooldown on it, which I wish that the base weapon had this kind of cooldown, where it was only like literally like 8 seconds or something. Like it felt more like Schneider style, so it was good. Like it felt good. This one definitely needs a buff. I'm not sure what the rare weapon is like. I guess we'll have to see how that's like whenever I actually pick it up. I'll definitely do a video on it for sure. I want to do videos on each of the weapons. That way you guys can see which ones are, you know, pretty good and what to look for. That way you don't waste your gold on a weapon and feel extremely disappointed. You know what I mean? Like, that's the biggest thing is, you know, working really hard to get your gold, and then you'll end up blowing it on a weapon that really sucks. You know, so because you don't really know what's gonna be good and what's not. Because I mean, a lot of the weapons don't really display what the, you know, damage is gonna be, what the cooldown is gonna be, whatever it is. Like, it doesn't really give you full detail of that stuff. So hopefully in the future we'll see some of that. Oop. Okay. Ooh, I'm glad I didn't kill myself right there. I could have easily killed myself doing that. Which, you can murder yourself with your own portal, so be wary of that, because I've done it a few times already where I have actually gotten myself killed. Okay, let me make a new portal. See, if it would work like that all the time, where you can just put out the portal whenever you want, that would be nice. But this is only one situation where I had the cooldown, so it was all good. But you can't really play Valeria aggressive at all, and that's the kind of playstyle I like to play. So I like playing really aggressive. So I'll be running in melee, and then running out and doing some, like, you know, shooting my gun or whatever. Like, I like to mix it up. And that's something you really can't do with Valeria that well. It's kind of difficult, because she's so slow, and then she's also like, oh, I feel like I'm driving a tractor trailer. I'm gonna kill this. You know, one thing I noticed too, that when you actually shoot the weapon, you see how it shoots 3 projectiles? It doesn't actually do all the damage at once if you shoot it point blank at somebody, which is kind of disappointing. I wish it would do like all the damage, because the actual earthing weapon, the second one, it does all the damage, but in like a vertical line. So this one's horizontal, and then the other one's vertical, and then the vertical one is like basically like it will hit, all 3 pellets can hit somebody, and it has a really nice crit chance too. So it really, like, it feels good. Let me see. I'm gonna take this thing out because I know I'm not gonna make enough olive in time, so I might as well just delay it for a second. All right, slowly working my way to the front. Slow motion for me. See, it's gotten to the point where I don't even care about the portal that much, and I just want to run around and do this, because it's too... I don't really like camping, and this character is like really meant for camping, like almost like what I guess Herrick is supposed to be played like. But even me, I play Herrick really aggressively, so I don't play Herrick in the traditional way of like hiding behind a corner and then like sniping the whole entire time. I play super aggressive, where I'll go in, I'll teleport, shoot the guy, go in, run into melee. Like, I'm not afraid, and that's how you should be playing, because it not only can you get some good kills that way, but at the same time you'll be really supportive because you're playing objective at the same time. Because if you're staying like hiding behind a corner over there, you're not gonna be doing anything. You know what I mean? So I like to play aggressive mainly for that reason, where I like to be in the battle all the time. This guy, let's take him out. Let's put that olive in, and then we'll I think we got to do this like 2 more times. All right, let me open up my portal. Shoot the portal. Blow. Ah, I missed it. There we go. I got that guy. Blow. See, it does one-shot him at least, so then it gives you an opportunity to run up at him. But look how slow she runs, though. You know what I mean? Like, that's the biggest issue with like the 5th console in general, is that they're just so clunky. Like, they're so slow. So I don't prefer them, mainly because of that. Let me hide before I get murdered here. Okay, let me open up a portal. There it is. All right, let's finish this. Let me not get shot. Okay. Boom. All right, let's go. All right, but yeah, that's pretty much Valeria. Honestly, in my honest opinion, I wouldn't recommend Valeria. This is definitely for somebody that's gotten all the characters already and needs something new to try and doesn't have her yet. Get her. But personally, I would not start with this character. If you start with this character and you're new to the game, God help you, because you're gonna have a really hard time. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a thumbs up if you liked the video, thumbs down if you didn't, and I'll see you on the next one. Later, guys.